Huh?
I'm joking! Stop!
What's up guys, Toasty here, back with another Apex Legends video. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and today we're going to be talking about the new Season 2 update. The patch notes have been live for quite a long time, but I couldn't make a video on it yesterday because it was pretty late in the night, so I figured I'd make one today. So today we're going to be talking about the changes that have been made into the game through the patch notes, and we're going to be skimming through them bit by bit. Now, before we start, I want to just say that some of this information has already been discussed and detailed and explained in my previous videos, so I'll link them in the description below. Make sure to check them out as well. So let's just get right into it, guys. So they first introduce and talk about the challenges by saying take on daily and weekly challenges to score bonus battle XP and level up even faster. They then add to the new content types, saying skydiving, emotes, music packs, and unique loading screens are now part of the rewards. Then they tell us about the crafting materials and the legendary items in the battle pass that are being added, and there is a system that was told by Respawn that every 25th level we pass on the battle pass will get a legendary item. By every 25th we mean first we get to 25, then 50, then 75, and then 100. And by the end of the battle pass we'll have enough crafting materials to craft a legendary item of our own, which is superb and which is great. Now after this, they go for the free rewards and tell that everyone who plays Apex Legends Season 2 can earn Season 2 stat trackers for each legend, 5 Apex packs, the Watson Hot Rod skin. Then they post this picture of the Leviathans and say many new things to discover on Kings Canyon. And then they tell us about the map change, that the Leviathans have breached Kings Canyon and it'll never be the same. Many areas have been affected by our new guests. Enjoy exploring the new changes. Moving on, they tell us about the legend Watson, and they tell us about how we can get her in the game and what are her abilities. We have discussed her abilities, but I'm just gonna read them through so that it is easy for you to understand. Now, her passive is Spark of Genius. Ultimate accelerants fully charge on Watson's ultimate. Standing near the interception pylon boosts Watson's tactical recharge rate. Tactical. Perimeter security. Create electrified fences by connecting nodes, fences, damage, and slow enemies. Ultimate interception pylon. Place an electrified pylon that destroys incoming ordnance and repairs damaged shields. Can place up to 3 pylons at one time. Then they tell us about the ranked leagues, and ranked leagues we have discussed previously in the previous video. And then L-Star is introduced, and we have talked about it as well, but I'm just gonna read it. Fires large, high damage plasma projectiles, will overheat if players fire for too long, comes with its own limited ammo supply, only available in airdrops. And guys, it's a beast. I've played with it and I'll post a gameplay here. It's absolute shreds people. Close range, it's OP. The new hop-up, disruptor rounds and hammer point rounds, and they're compatible with the alternator RE45 and P2020 Mozambique respectively. We discussed about that. The energy mags, they increase the magazine capacity, increases reload speed at rare and above, and they are compatible with Havoc, Triple Take, and Devotion. It reduces the default mag sizes on compatible weapons, meaning Havoc, Triple Take, and Devotion are going to the ammo size. The default ammo size is going to be less than before. Now another change, the new change, Skull Piercer hop-up has been upgraded to gold tier, and its rarity is increased. And it's a good change. Skull Piercer turning gold because it was being found in the game way too commonly. Fine. Now these were the changes that were teased by Respawn in the previous video. Also talked about that. Now these are the changes. The Flatlines damage, base damage has been increased from 16 to 19. P20's base damage has been increased to 12 to 13, and the Triple Take's choke time has been decreased from 1.5 to 1.1. The alternator's damage has been increased to 15, and the recoil mitigation increased for all barrel attachments, meaning there will be less recoil compared to the previous ones if you attach the barrel stabilizers. The Kraber's headshot scale has been increased to 2 to 2.05. The leg damage scale has been increased to 0.8, and the damage has been increased to 145. And due to all these changes, its rarity has also been increased. The R-Star tweaks, I'm gonna post them here. It's the exact same. We have talked about it in the previous video. The ammo stack sizes change as well. The rotated dual weapons. Now this one is a flatline alternator RE45 Mozambique P2020 are available in gold rarity now, meaning they're fully kitted. Now by rotated they mean that the Havoc, R301, Wingman, and all the previous guns that we have in the gold one have been changed, and these have been swapped in. Performance optimization. Improve performance when firing weapons, especially for multi-projectile weapons like shotguns and triple take, meaning that their performances have been improved and they will hit the target more effectively. In our testing, this has contributed to delivering a smoother overall experience on both server and client, particularly during early game combat situations. Bug fixes. Fixed exploit where players would use inspect to cancel out their other weapon behaviors. EVA 8 aim down sights recoil now resettles back to starting point instead of randomized offset of the starting point. Now this one is great because when you shoot the EVA 8, it just goes to a random spot where you just shot, and the recoil just takes it another point, but it's going to be at the starting point now. Thermite grenades fixed an issue where players could down with the thermite could be invincible to thermite after being revived. Now the legend changes. And fortified legends are now immune to slow effects from weapon fire, meaning when you hit the bullet, the heavy rounds have a special ability to slow you. It won't be done in the it won't be done to Gibraltar and Costa. Now another perk has been introduced to low profile to Wraith, Lifeline, and Pathfinder. Low profile increases incoming damage by 5%. This basically means that they've nerfed these characters really hard, and it was a great change because Pathfinder's hitbox, first of all, is really messed up. Now to Bloodhound. Bloodhound has been buffed a lot, and it can be shown here by the Eye of the Allfather. The enemy scan now are tracked in real time instead of leaving a ghost image. The tracking lasts for 1.5 seconds. They increase the angle of the scan to 110 from 90. This is a great one because it increases the range for scanning, and in real time it's great. Tracker. Increase clue duration to 90 seconds from 60 seconds. Fix the bug where energy weapons wouldn't leave behind weapon fired clues. Fixed a bug where movement clues would sometimes not be generated. Mirage, Vanishing Act. Mirage can now cancel out of his ultimate cloak early. Mirage now has a small delay when disabling cloak. This is a great one because you can balance your ultimate according to your command, and previously you just had to be invisible. It's a good one. The Caustic's Nox gas has been changed as well, and it says that the magnitude of the slow is reduced by 50% when affecting teammates. Gibraltar has been upped as well by increasing the duration of his dome of protection by 3 seconds. Now to the big one, Pathfinder. They updated the hitbox to better conform with the base model. We are also planning to make adjustments so his hitbox better reflects legendary skins as well for cases where it's not matching up. This is a great effort by Respawn because Pathfinder's hitbox was being criticized a lot in the community. Another change to Lifeline, the Dark Heal drone now gets destroyed after 2 damage takes by the circle. There has been a new stats page, and the details regarding it, you can access it by hovering it over your name while in the lobby and clicking it to inspect. The page will show you your overall account stats as well as ranked as well as access to your stats for each season and ranked series. Now they have tweaked the ring for season 2 as well, and it says the ring damage is now the following: round 1 is 2%, round 2 is 5%, round 3 is 10%, and round 4 20, round 5 is the same, and round 6 and beyond is 25% damage taken per tick. They've also changed the ring start and closing speed. I'm just gonna post them here. I'm not gonna read them because that'll make the video too long. These have changes have been discussed in my previous videos, except for the legends change and the hitbox update and the ring changes. But the energy mags and disruptor rounds and the hop ups and other things have been discussed. I'll link them in the description. Make sure to check them out. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for the support, guys. It really means a lot. This is Toasty signing out.